My name is Sarah, I'm with Mission Media, and today we are going to be designing graphics for an event, and we're going to be using Canva. Okay, so let's get started by creating just kind of like the general size, which I think is 1920 by 1080. Okay, now I want to pick out a picture. This is a youth event, so we want something that's youthful. What's really cool about Canva is you see this little elements button. There's lots of things you can use to be very creative. This is the picture that I had pre-selected. I'm just going to go ahead and click it in here, but I was looking for teenagers because this is a youth event. As you can see right here, there's a very large bank of stock photos that you can choose from. The little crown right here is Pro Tools, I think. It's their Pro features. So you pay for that every month. It's not a very large fee, and you get access to a lot of cool stuff. I actually like this one too. But she looks kind of distant, like she's having a good time. So we want some stuff of some kids looking like they're having a good time, because that's what we want to promote. So here's the photo I chose, and we want to go ahead and expand to the whole page. So let's go ahead and click expand. Some of these new AI features make things a little bit easier when it comes to creating. Okay, sometimes AI does some really weird stuff. This is the expansion that we want to do. And if you don't like any of those results, you can just go to generate new results and it'll generate you some new ones. But I really, really like this one. So now I want to go to edit because I want to make this pop a little bit more. So we're going to go down to filters, and I want to go to one of the color pop filters. This one is super cool, but to me it's not enough. So I think we are going to go with this one. Now let's go ahead and start adding fonts. And here I'm going to type the title of the event, which is Fresh Fire. And I think I've got... No, this isn't the font that I want to use. Actually, I've already picked the font I want to use. I've decided I wanted something that was a sans serif that was kind of smashy, you know? I'm going to take some of this line spacing out, you see, kind of. And I want to expand just like this. Voila! And you see, I kind of put it on the horizon right there. Go back to elements, and I want to look for like a neon fire symbol. Search all, and we're going to use this one. Simplistic, but to the point. All right. Now, let me go and look in effects of what we can do. I like this neon thing. Let's... Love. Okay. I like this neon effect that we have going on here. Okay. So, it's might be a little bit much though. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to layer another text over it and just do, so let's do a copy, and we're going to layer it right over it. So this one I want to have a neon effect, but the top one, so I want to keep plain. So we're going to lower the transparency, and that still gives it a little bit of a glow, but it's not so bold. And I think maybe one more text layer. We're going to go to effects, and I actually want to do a hollow, and we're going to do narrow. Okay. And then I think I'm going to actually make the font this color. Let's just see what that does. Oh, I like this. Okay, now let's lower the transparency a little bit so that it just looks like it's coming through on the edges. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look for some neon other shapes. I think arrows would be great. So I found a few arrows here that I want to use. Now that we have our graphic created, first of all, I want to lock my background down because sometimes I'll be moving that around. Press that little lock button and it'll stop the background from moving. Actually, I think I'm going to look for some neon sparks. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do a copy and a paste and kind of put it for a little. Now I'm sending this back. And I think actually I'm going to unlock this. Now I'm going to duplicate the background. Copy V. Okay, now that I've copied this over, I actually want to do a background remover. And I just want to keep my people. So let's see. So now I could send the sparks behind them. You see how the sparks are on top of them? Let me zoom in so you could see a little bit better. The sparks are on top of them, but I really wanted them to go behind. So now I'm going to undo what I just did. And you see now the sparks are behind them. And it gives it much more dimension. Kind of makes them stand out. Okay, so now we're going to be adding some of the official things now that we have the design done. So I'm going to be changing my brand kit. I manage a few different brands here, so we're going to be using this particular brand right here for Magnolia Region. Okay, so we're going to select the brand kit, and it's going to give us our colors and our fonts that we can use for more of the official stuff and not the creative side. So let's go ahead and add our title. And our title is Winter Retreat. And we are going to make this white. One of our brand, of course, white's a pretty good brand color. Winter Retreat. I'm not sure if I like the main font for that. It does not mesh well. So we are going to go ahead and try. I think we might still stick to this brand. I think that we might keep I think we might keep the original font for the title part too, but we are going to add some letter spacing, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger because I don't think my branded fonts mesh well, but we are going to incorporate the brand in other ways. So I'm going to go ahead and put Winter Retreat at the top. So we're going to go back to the brand package, and we're going to add now the white logo for the Magnolia Region. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that in this corner. So here is the finished product. And this is going to be the starting of our event. We're going to have many more videos in this series showing you what else we create for an event to make an event successful for marketing using Canva. Canva is easy to use. You can share it across many users. So if there's a lot of people that you have involved in your design team, everybody can have access to those designs, and it can help make your event successful. So give us a follow and a like and a comment if you have a question so that we can help you make your small business or small church events successful, or big church. But I mean, y'all got the resources. I'm here for the little guy.